Hello. Hopefully I didn't scare anyone. I like tried really hard to speak really softly because I know that the beginning of the stream always freaks everybody out because they're like, what the fuck? So hey, if you're here, let me open up the chat. Okay. So cool. All right. Just getting my shit together here. No, I don't want to resume, bitch. I'm so sorry. I gotta like, I don't know what I can do to like make it not scare you. Fortune cookie hocus pocus box. I don't know if I got that one. I just got the Christmas one in the mail like yesterday though. All right. Oh my god, your class got canceled? That's like literally the greatest fucking feeling. Oh my god. Me coming in from the abyss. Yo, I straight up really need to get myself a stand or something for my phone so I can only see the chat and it's like nice and large because that would just be great. All right, I'm just getting my shit together. I'm trying to figure out how I can see the chat. With just the chat, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to see myself on this video. Alright, we're good. Alright, well anyway, if you were joining me for the first time, hi. We've been working on this spoopy kind of haunted mansion situation, and so that's what we're going to continue working on today. So let me zoom out and show you guys what we did yesterday. I love that view, by the way. It makes it really great for some photos. So yeah, we didn't do a lot to the outside. We pretty much only did the front, and if you're new to this stream, normally I do a lot of different things, but I wanted to do something like Halloween vibed? Who's to say? So this is supposed to be like a haunted mansion. So we took like this Victorian house and we made it like black, and I'm gonna add spider webs and lots of like foliage and like vines going up the side so it looks like a little bit more lived in, or like it's like kind of growing, it's grown out or whatever. So we're gonna do that, definitely. But I didn't really work on the outside yet. So alright, let me just go to my phone here and make sure that my screen doesn't turn off because I hate when that happens and then I can't see the chat. So just doing that. Honestly, always forget exactly where this is. Oh wait, I think it's in battery. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I should fucking know this because I do it like every day and I still, oh, display and brightness, duh. Okay. Never. And then I always forget to turn the auto lock off of never, so then my phone's like just dying. And I'm like, why is this happening? Okay. So, yeah. Will I be uploading this to downloadable on Sims 4 content when I'm done? I could try. I don't know how that really works with custom content. I feel like I'd have to like give you guys every little piece of CC, and that would probably take me a long time because I don't really know where I got everything, like, specifically. But if I can, like, upload it to the place, the fucking gallery is what I mean, then I can definitely look into that. I've actually never shared anything on my gallery. I think it's still private because most of the things that I have in there are just, like, unfinished. So, yeah, basically, if you missed the stream yesterday, we did, let me flip the camera, actually. We did just like the walls on this floor in this area, and this is going to be like a formal entry, and we're going to add some furniture in here, and then this is going to be a formal living room over here, which is what I kind of want to dive into next. And then this is our kitchen on this floor. Woo, the scroll. So it looks like this. It definitely still needs more details. Like if you've never watched one of my Sim streams before, I like to add all my decor at the end. Except for like random shit. So, and then this was our dining room, which is my personal favorite part of this whole thing right now. Like, I'm just really liking it. And then this is basically just like a little mud room that's going to lead you into the backyard, which we're going to have a cemetery in, and it's going to be lit. And we're going to get rid of all this crap. Yeah, honestly, like you would just get like the bare bones of this house if you downloaded it without the CC. I would feel really bad, but if you like happen to have already downloaded some of the things that I have, then they would show up, but I don't know. So yeah, and then I'm gonna just do my formal living room here, and we'll just work on these rooms a little bit, and then this is supposed to be just like a little small bathroom. And then upstairs we have all of this, which we need to rework because I there's a lot of awkward walls. Like, I don't know why it's like this. So, and obviously it needs a total gut, which is when I just delete everything. And then changing all of the windows to make them cohesive, but like, that's always like the finishing touch, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think if anything, before I do the formal living room, we could do this little mud room because it's not going to have a lot of furniture. I'm thinking about putting kind of like a closet looking thing. I have some things that look like closets. I feel like that would be a smart place to have a closet. And yeah, this house, we're going to actually play in it. Hopefully, if we can finish it like this week before Halloween, then we can play in it. And I want to have like this super hot sim, just kill a bunch of people so we have a bunch of ghosts everywhere. Because I just think that would be making it even more spoopy, you know what I'm saying? Do a little let's play of the actual gameplay because I don't actually do that often. Chris actually wants to be around for that one because he likes it when I play Sims to be more than just decorating it. So yeah, let me actually just turn it to nighttime. I feel like it's a lot easier to edit rooms when you don't have like the gross, weird lighting. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna have room for a crypt in this yard. I mean, maybe I could. But I do have these, like, let me show you if you weren't here yesterday. I have these, where are they? This, I think. Yeah, I have these types of graves. So we could either build, like, a crypt that just has, like, a couple of these in it, or we could do, like, a straight-up graveyard. So pretty much anything. And I have, like, other random things that go along with that set that are interesting. Like, I don't really understand what this is, but, you know, we could use it if we need to. Alright, so basically, let's fucking get into this goddamn mudroom while we catch up. So, how have you guys been doing? How's your Tuesday? Today is my first, like, official, like, Tuesday Twitch stream. This is gonna be a regular thing now, every Tuesday, 2 p.m., unless, like, someone's like I'm dying or something. I'm gonna be really consistent with it because I want it to be like part of my weekly schedule like the podcast is. I do want to actually schedule like a couple more days as well. I would ideally like to do 3 days a week. So I don't know what you guys think like are the best days. Friday is really like the only day that I can't do it, but I'm thinking like I'm gonna definitely do like Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, but Wednesday is usually the day that we record the podcast. So I don't like to do other like speaking engagements, if you will, on those days just because I'm going to be talking my fucking ass off on the podcast and then like it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I do have this closet that I always fucking use and I just like it, you know, it works really well. It's a good ass closet. So I think I'm going to do that. And so I think I'll actually, oh wait, those are, I guess it doesn't really matter where I put the door to go outside because I'm going to delete all this shit anyway because we're going to make room. And this closet just like, it fits so snug in that. So I think we're going to do that and then put the door to go outside right there. So let me just grab that door actually. So yeah, I guess just let me know what you guys think is like a good day of the week. Maybe I'll make like a fucking Twitter poll. I could do that. That's something I didn't even think about considering but yeah. I think Monday, Tuesday, and then maybe Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Maybe? That would actually work really well for me, I feel. Because Friday, I have my therapy session, so I don't really like to plan for anything, like a work obligation on that day. And I guess, yeah, Wednesday I do the podcast, and Thursday I don't, because it's already recorded. I'm trying to think of, like, where to put this door, like... I guess I'm just going to put it on the corner and then we'll just have like a staircase come down here. I'm going to delete all this bullshit, but we'll wait to do that afterwards. What else would go in this room? I mean, maybe like a mirror on this wall so that you could like check yourself out before you left. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's just I can't really talk too much about it because I had to sign like an NDA today. So there's like very little I can actually be public about talking about, but basically I'm doing social media consulting. So in layman's terms, that just means like I'm helping brands like make their social media advertisements better, like more relevant to social media trends and things like that. So it's just like working with brands to like make their ads better, which I like advertising because it's interesting to me, the Mad Men person, but like it's just interesting to me, and you know, I just like social media, and I think it's really interesting. So like it's just something cool, and it has nothing to do with me as a person. It's just me doing a job. So it's pumped, you know, it's like part-time, it's cool. It's still work from home, which is like my only thing that kind of sucks, but I'm just kind of like easing myself back into working for somebody else anyway. So I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it's just like, I want to get like 2 years of social media experience that's not from my own business under my belt, and then I can really like move up, and there's things that I want to do, you know, but I just need these extra job experiences. So that's what I'm doing, and it's pretty exciting. And yeah, I started that today, so that was really cool. How do we feel about this mirror? Just a classic. That'll really open up the space, and we can put like a potted plant or something. The Meme Whisperer. Oh, it's like all brands. Like it's not like a specific brand. It's just like the company that I'm working for is like a consulting company for that type of thing. But I get to like check out everybody's like advertisements and shit. So, oh shit, I just realized that this wall is not the same wall. So yeah. But I had to do like this like really long like NDA explanation today, and it just like scared me. So I'm like, okay, well, she's not gonna be saying anything because like I don't want to lose this because I'm excited about it. So yeah, but it's just cool. It'll be good work experience, good thing for my resume, and I'm just excited to have something that's stable, you know, of course. Something that my taxes could get taken out of. Ooh, interesting. That could be cool. Thanks for that, for the mirror, because I fucking love that mirror. It's like my favorite. Okay, so that little mudroom, I guess, is done. So here, this is like the entry. So I feel like a table here, kind of like a sideboard almost, with either a mirror or a painting above it would be cute. And that would be like, you know, where you would typically like put your keys or whatever, right? I know that it's like, this is like a witch that lives here and probably doesn't need to put her keys in like an entryway bowl, but you know, we're just trying. But yeah, I'm trying to see what I got here. But thank you guys for being like so supportive about everything, because it's just been, you know, like I feel like I'm making like really big decisions right now and like changing a lot of things up, and it's like I'm one of those people that likes change, but it's also obviously scary, you know, to do anything. But like everyone's just been so great and nice, and like I'm just trying to figure this shit out, you know. I can't really put like a super fat table that like comes out a lot right here, so I'm gonna have to be something a little bit more narrow, I think. But yeah, and Twitch, like right now I'm just trying to do as many streams as I can so that I can do like a Twitch partnership, and then that's like, you know, I will be like streaming 3 times a week, doing the podcast 2 times a week, and then doing the consulting part-time. And I think that plus, you know, doing the polymer clay stuff and hopefully making that into an Etsy, which I'm not gonna lie, during this job hunt I kind of like put that on the back burner. Like I got stuff together, but like it's gonna be like a long process. And right now we're about to get ready for like the Secret Santa for Coffee with Rachel, so I'm like, we gotta make sure I get that done because that's like holiday, you know what I mean? But I do want to get like the Etsy store up. It's just like there's a lot going on, I guess, right now, which is wild because usually there's nothing going on and I'm bored. So that's pretty cool. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually move this door in one, like right here, because then I could put a little like plant here, and it just gives me more space to have like an actual table here. So I could even put a plant or like an umbrella stand, you know? Yeah. Witches need practical entryways too. This massive room for all of your, for a small bowl. Yeah, I know. Honestly, like, this is like the size of my first apartment in Seattle. Like, what the fuck? Not really, but like, it honestly feels like that. And that's something too, like, if I have like more steady income like this, then I can eventually fucking get a 1-bedroom, and like, man, that will be nice, you know? So yeah, but I do actually still have some videos coming up. I've got like the pumpkin carving video, but we're waiting to go get pumpkins. We keep putting it off because we've been fucking busy. So, because Chris just started his new job too. Like, we're both just kind of like doing a bunch of shit right now, and it feels really good, guys. Like, I don't think you understand. Well, maybe you do, but it just feels great. Despite the fact that like I literally haven't even been in therapy for like almost, I guess, like 2 weeks, but it'll be like it would be 3 weeks when I go this week, because she had to cancel on me because of like the inclement weather, and then I had to cancel because I was really sick one day with like my period and everything. I couldn't fucking like make it, and it was just like, so it's been like, normally that would be like a scary thing for me, but it's been like a really good couple weeks. So I've been like, okay, well, this is good timing for me to not be able to get in there, because at least I'm not like having a shitty week, I guess. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much the skinny on that. I definitely think this needs to have like a pop of color, not a total color, but like a white or something not black, just because this wall right here is kind of lit. Let me actually just like take the wall down and then do like the halfway wall. Yeah, I don't hate that. I could probably, I don't know, this like lighting in this room right now is killing me, because like the windows are making it look really yellow. I hate the lighting in The Sims. It's the worst. Yeah. Night. Oh my god, your first time catching a stream. Well, there you go. That's cool. I tried to think about like a good time on Tuesdays that would be cool, because this is like earlier than I ever really do streams, but I really want to keep my work schedule to like before 6 o'clock, because that's the one thing that I've never been able to stick to, and I think it'll make me a lot happier if I like can actually like shut off at 6 like normal people do. And so that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to do these earlier in the day, and also I guess I'll catch like a new crowd when I do that, but then obviously keep them, you know, I'm going to keep uploading them. I think I might be a little bit behind in uploading them, but I will definitely be getting them up like this week. And then if you didn't see it live, then you would be able to see it. I don't know if I'm going to keep this table. I just kind of here. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm like thinking, if you were wondering. This one's a little bit bigger. Does this come in a good color? It's like brown. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do, because I want to make it more of a regular thing, because it's fun. And I think it could be like, we've talked about on this before, but like I'm just really into like the long form way of public speaking, if you will. You know, this is the kind of shit that I was like always really a fan of. So I just want to like keep doing it. If that was black, this would be, or not black, but like just black and white maybe, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the reason why I literally talk about therapy so much, to a point where it's almost like oversharing, is just so that people like are constantly hearing that like it can be just like a really amazing thing, because I know that it's fucking terrifying to start it up. Like it took me like forever to get it started in school, and then I had like a really bad therapist that I didn't like, and I wasn't like getting anything out of it. This table's so weird. Like if that print wasn't blurry, then this would be a cute table. But yeah, like I just, now that I found one that like really works for me, and I know that it's possible, like I just want to share, because like if anybody is just feeling like overwhelmed by like how much of a pain in the ass it is, and how like scary it is to get it all fucking rolling, like I can, it took me, like when I moved to Seattle, I was really depressed, and I knew I was doing really badly, and it took me like what, like 8 months or something to like get in there and actually like fill out all the paperwork and everything, and like research a place that I could go to that would take my insurance. Actually signing up for health insurance, that was something too. Like there was a while where I didn't even fucking have health insurance, because it just felt like it would be such a burden to do it, because my dad like retired, and it was earlier than I was expecting, because I wasn't even 26 yet, and like, you know how you can stay on your parents' insurance when, like in America, until you're 26 now, I think it is. And so I was like expecting that, and I was like, what? How old was I when I moved here? Like 22, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. So I was like, oh shit, like this is kind of sudden, and I wasn't expecting it, and we weren't really talking, so it was a lot of like confusing things happening, and it took me fucking forever to like, look at this fucking table, what the hell is this? It took me forever to fucking like just be able to research things, like feel the energy to like research all this shit online, get myself, which by the way, like signing up for Obamacare is super easy, by the way, and like it's a little intimidating, because you're like, wow, this is going to be a lot, but it's really not. Like I definitely think it's, if you like are good with using computers, like it's it shouldn't be that bad for you. These tables are lit, but they're just not tall enough. But yeah, it took me forever to like get signed up for healthcare and like find a fucking therapist office and everything, and like reading all the Yelp reviews, because that's what I like to do. I like to read Yelp reviews, and I know it's like reading Yelp reviews for like therapy, but like, yeah, do it for everything. Every doctor's office that you've never been to, like, do it. It's so helpful. But yeah, that's basically my little speech to be like, hey, you can do it, because I did it. I mean, Chris was definitely really helpful in that he like pushed me, and he would like come home and be like, hey, while I was on my work break, like I found this place that I feel like could really help you out, and like, because I was just feeling so like I couldn't even get that, you know, looked up or anything. And so he was obviously like amazingly supportive and motivating, and like really just kind of picked me up. But yeah, I definitely think it's important to talk about, because it shouldn't be like embarrassing. Like literally millions of people deal with this shit, so like you're just one of like millions of people that are dealing with the same thing as you. It's just a fucking like disease. It's just an illness. Like, it'll be fine. You're not alone. And like I say that genuinely, because you feel like, oh my god, well this is like for my specific circumstance, so like nobody gets it. But like I guarantee you can find like at least somebody online that will understand. Like just some of my friends, like we might not have been through the exact same thing, but like I've met so many people that like can really, I don't know, just like they feel the same way as me in so many ways, and like they're speaking things that I've never been able to vocalize before, and I'm like, holy shit, like I didn't realize other people felt like this. So like you'll find a community, like I promise you that. This table is way too big. But yeah, this is a lit fucking podcast today. It's not a podcast, wow. This is me just, we're talking about the hard-hitting facts here. All right. I'm like not finding a good table that I'm liking for this space. Oops. I always accidentally make screenshots. I bet all my screenshots in this game are like really hideous, because I like don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know like what kind of table I'm envisioning right now, because it's just hard to find something that's not going to be too dark up against that wall. The black wall is very tough. We might have to do like the bathroom, it might be reversed. Like we might do like, I don't know, actually. I probably have better walls for bathrooms anyway, but what do I have? It's always just gonna be like me scrolling endlessly. If this wasn't like wicker, I'd be into that, but it is, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, if this was like taller, then it would be kind of cool, but it's a little too low. I think I'm gonna have to go with the one that I picked the first time. Ah, this would be perfect if it came with the right color, because it like goes right up against the wall really nicely. Damn it, that sucks. Okay, where did that white one go? I should have just fucking left it out. What am I doing? I'm just getting back into it. I'm gonna also, like, the whole working until 6 thing will probably be so helpful for like my headaches with the screen time, because now like with this consulting job I'm gonna be like looking at a screen. So, and I already do that for everything except for the podcast. The podcast is the only place where I do not have to look at a screen, and it is great. Ooh, what if we just did like a fucking slab of marble just coming out of the wall that's got like a nice shit on it? Because honestly, a nice shit. Because honestly, that I don't hate it. Looks pretty nice. It's like, welcome to my luxurious crib. It sticks out a little bit, but like honestly will live. There's also this one that's like, actually maybe I'll use that because it's a little bit wider and thinner, and it's like a 2-tier shelf, and then I could put like some decorative items and then like a mirror above it. I'm all about the fucking mirror. You need a floating shelf since it's a witch's entryway. Well, there you go. Okay, so I'll do that, and then I'll put a mirror behind it so it's not like up against the wall like crazy. I'll probably honestly use the same black mirror that I just used, because that's just a good mirror man. A mirror man. A merman. Shut up. I need to stop. Okay. But yeah. What else? I mean, that's basically been like taking over my life right now, like just job hunting and shit, and like trying to figure out like what the fuck I'm doing. But I have to say, like, for those of you that have been listening to the podcast, like, I don't know, like, did somebody shout us out? Like, we're still really confused in like the sudden spike in new listeners. But if you're one of those new listeners, hello, where did you come from? Please tell us, because we're like just genuinely just confused. We're about to hit like a really crazy milestone, and I don't know where it came from. Like, it just feels like somebody must have said something, you know? Like, that's the vibe that I get. Is this gonna be like, I guess that doesn't look bad. Yeah, that looks cute. All right, cool. And then we'll put like a bowl here, and maybe if I can find a chandelier. But yeah, our milestone is that we're gonna hit like 400,000 downloads this month alone, and it's not even the end of the month. Like, that, if you can't, like, I've never hit that on YouTube, first of all. I don't think that has ever happened on YouTube, where I've gotten like 400,000 views in a month. So that's fucking crazy to me. And there was times where we needed to like hit 20,000 downloads on the whole show in total to like hit a certain milestone so that we could have like advertisements at all on our show to keep it alive, you know? And like now that like, you know, we get over 20,000 downloads like on each episode, it's like, it's just fucking crazy to me. And we still are kind of like, how did this happen? Because it was like really kind of quick, like overnight almost that happened. And it was like 2 months ago maybe that like all of a sudden we saw a big spike, and we're like, okay, somebody must have mentioned us, because there's no way that people are just like all of a sudden here, like what the fuck. So I don't know if you've heard about us on like on another podcast. That's what I think happened, because like you'd have to like listen to everybody's, like you'd have to listen to a podcast to like hear about it, and not like because we Googled it and everything. We were like trying to find the source, like we still couldn't figure it out. But yeah, so that's been something cool. Thanks. Like, we're, you know, obviously that's incredibly motivating and wonderful, and making us feel great about what we're doing with it and everything. And it's just making us really excited to keep doing fun things. And it makes me want to do Twitch more, because I feel like this is kind of like an extension of the podcast in a way. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's how I kind of feel about Twitch. Trying to find like a cool plant. Yeah, let's do that. And I need like definitely a bowl. Oh my god, yeah. Chris sent me I guess one of the Gilmore guys tweeted about it. Yeah, that is so fucking cool that they were in it. Of course, I'm incredibly jealous, but like that's just like so cool, because they get everybody on their show too. Like, honestly, their podcast is just like, for it being like a niche thing, you know, like you wouldn't expect something that's over. I mean, they really lucked out with the fact that there's a revival, but like they were doing this before there was even a revival in the works at all, or like that they even knew of. So I just think it's so cool that they they were able to like get all the different actors to be on their podcast. Just really cool. It almost makes me want to do like a podcast that is about like a show, but I just wouldn't know what to do besides. Chris said Mad Men, and I was like, Mad Men would be cool because you could like talk about like the historical stuff, like of the, you know, the 60s, and you could talk about like what was happening in the news at that time. Like, there's a lot that you could talk about, plus like, I don't know, the actual show. But I think like something a little bit more exciting like Lost would be cool, but I'm sure that honestly already exists. Like, that has to exist. You know what, actually, let me look up book, because I know I have like lots of stacks of books, and I feel like a couple of books right there would be really cool. Are me and Chris gonna still stream? Yeah. So he's just like been so kind of like overwhelmed right now with his new position. It's like a lot of learning in a short amount of time, but we're gonna be streaming this weekend, and definitely on Halloween and everything too. Halloween's Monday, right? Yeah. But yeah, he's definitely going to still be streaming. You'll probably just see me more often than the two of us, just because I have the work from home, ness. And I'm really glad, because I was worried that today they're doing construction, like they're fixing like a pipe in my building or something. So it was like super noisy like about an hour ago. And so I was getting really scared that it was going to be really noisy when you guys got on. But it's not now, thank God, because that was going to be fucking annoying. But I guess I can't really complain. And we're going to have to hide a minion in here somewhere. If I get partnered, will I have my own custom emotes? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm going to try out all the perks if I get partnered, man. I really want to be, because I think it would be really cool. Oh my god, the stack of Twilight books. I downloaded like so many different piles of books because I always do like crazy libraries. But oh wait, you know what? Where are those creepy looking books? I have like Halloween-esque books. They look like, I don't know, like witches. What are they called? Oh my god. What is the word for like a witch's Bible? It's not a Bible, but it's like her spell book. But like there's a term for it they always use in the Vampire Diaries. Oh my god, yeah, you're right though. Like the Twilight books actually low-key match. It's fine. Oh yeah, these. Where's the black one? Why is it not like letting me put it on this table? That's fucking stupid. Just have to raise her up. Yeah. What does it say? Some language I've never heard of before. Who is she? I don't hate it. Grimoire, that's what it is. A witch's cookbook. Oh my god, a Harry Potter podcast? That has to already exist though, right? I'm not wrong, right? Oh, is this supposed to be like a Halloween? Whoa, what the fuck? It has a question mark on it. It's me honestly trying to decipher what this is. Oh, that one's kind of cool. It's got like little reds. I have this like pumpkin candle. Okay. I can never go. Oh, and I have this like ghost sheet. I don't really understand what it's supposed to do. Alright. I'll probably put like some shit in this bowl and like a couple of candles up here. I feel like this is a good spot for a candle. So yeah, the custom content that I download, mostly from thesimsresource.com, and also I go on Tumblr and I type out TS4CC into the tags, and then you find literally anything you've ever needed in your life. Oh my god, I have this skull candle. I'll put this up here. That's very Halloween. Oh my god. What's for dinner? Maybe like on an angle. I feel like this bowl is just like, it's centered and, okay. Maybe I'll just do this. Sure. And then something chill there. I don't know what. Maybe I might even just like remove this bowl for right now because I don't like the way it looks. That candle's lit. Literally. Do we like it? I don't know. It's a little lame, but I kind of like it. It's like, when else am I going to fucking use it? Okay. And then if I go to decoration and just feel like it needs some sort of plant that looks a little dead. A dead looking plant. Does that exist? Oh, that's interesting. Does that come in a color that I like? I feel like the white would work just because there's already... I wish I could put it closer to the corner. I hate that, like, you can't... Oh, wait. Nope, it's not letting me. It, like, is on the very edge. That's so annoying. What if I just, like, raise it up one and then move it around? Nope, it still snaps. Ugh! If anybody knows of how I can, like, turn that off from doing that, that'd be cool. I think I might actually do the one that had the black sticks. That had, like, the marbled base. It's a lot of marble in one room, but honestly, when else are we gonna have a lot of marble, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I don't know how I feel about this, like, if I'm being honest. It's just, like, not glamorous enough. I think, you know what? I'm going to make this bigger. Yes. A nice big stick. That's what she said. Alright. Now, I guess I'm good with plants, so I don't even know why I'm still, like, in the plant area. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait for my Sephora order to get here because I am so dry and I got a face oil and I'm just like ready to be. Yeah, when you hold Alt and you have like BB move objects on and everything, like it doesn't work if it's like on a surface or on a wall. It's so stupid. Like it should work for everything. There has to be like a way to turn off like the snapping to a surface thing, but maybe there's a mod for it. I'll have to like look that up at some point because honestly it always pisses me off and then I'm just like annoyed. Alright. So I'm in here. There's just so much random shit in here. I don't even know what I'm looking for because there's just so much. I just kind of have to like look through here slowly and be like, oh, that looks creepy. I feel like I should definitely put a candle though. Is this a decoration candle or does it actually work? Oh, it works. That color? Maybe that one? Sure, and then something like bigger and flatter there. Oh, I do have these. These are really cute. It's not what I want to use, but it's like a little pot. A little ceramic. It's super cute. Also, it comes in like a bigger version. Who makes this? This is Marcus Sims 91 made the mesh, and it was recolored by Dream. What does that say? Dream EAM EAA. What? I can't even read this. Dream EAM Sims. Dream. The fuck. Okay. Do I have like a painting that would work, honestly? Like, you know, the little paintings that you like just... I know what I mean. Oh, I have these bird cages. I have these like empty frames. Those are too big. Yeah, you know that's definitely like an intense candle that cost a lot of money at Nordstrom, you know? That's a bougie candle. I guess I don't need another... Oh, like a little box would be cool. I have car keys. What if I put car keys in a bowl like a weirdo? Oh my god, what are these? Like BMW or whatever? So many random things. When you download like entire rooms and you don't know what kind of like mixed bag you're gonna get, and then you get all this wild shit and you don't even want to get rid of it because it's weird but it's fun. Like, I don't know what this is, but I have it. It looks like salt and pepper, or salt and sugar maybe. I can't tell what that back one is. It looks like sugar. It's not in a language that I know, so I'm not positive. Ah, oh, fuck, I don't need this. Oh, fuck. Get out of here. Just reads you my text messages in the middle of this live stream, you know. It's actually Chris's computer, so it would be his. Oops. Oh, I definitely want to use this somewhere. It's just a good cup of coffee. Ghostbusters mug, that's perfect. The cigarettes. Or like this random phone. I have so much shit. What is this? Oh, it's just like a little... Oh my god. That's just like, it looks lame. Like, if that looked cooler, then yeah, that'd be nice. But that just looks really lame. Damn it. Who is this? That honestly is a vibe. I feel like a witch would have that. You can't really see the bottom of it, though. Maybe if I put like a little plate. Do I have a plate? That would work. But like stacks of